Live stream brought to you by NoxtromTV Live. This live stream is brought to you by Canadian Tire. Visit NoxtromTV website. Live stream brought to you by Noxtrom Digital Media. Also live stream brought to you by Windsor Business Hub. Visit windsorbusinesshub.com, the network for businesses, for business networking. The live stream is going to start soon. Stay tuned.
Check. Yep. Yes. Yep.
evening, everybody, and welcome to Acumen Stadium on the campus of St. Clair College here in Windsor, Ontario. Today, Windsor City FC will play host to Cambridge United in Ontario Premier League 2 soccer. Hello, everybody. My name is Dan Dominguez. In a few moments, week 3 of the 2026 season will kick off. Windsor FC won their home opener 2 weeks ago, 4-0 versus North Mississauga SC last week. Led Hamilton United 1-0 until the rains came. They can't postpone that one, still pending. Windsor City FC leading that one 1-0 with about a half an hour to go. The opponents here across the pitch today, the recently promoted Cambridge United. They had a draw in their opener and defeated Pickering FC 2-1 last week. We'll get to the officials here today. Jolie Filipich is our head referee. Michael Pesci, Piero Pajic, and Ardian Eljezi is the fourth official. The starting lineups. Dennis Cuevas is the keeper, and he's wearing the captain's armband today. Mateo Nepshi, Kamate Basiakali, Ben-Hur Solomon, Abdel Koulibaly, Yakupov, Davia De Gloria Jr., Winner Winnant, and Henrik Jurkovic, the starting 11 for your home Reds. The road team today with 4 points, Cambridge United. Jacob Finley is the keeper. Mateo Grant, Evan Antolchich, Lesic, Ciavaro, Ricardo Alvarado, Saab Koher, Heimbecker, Sheikh, Nicholas Antolchich. He's wearing the captain's armband for the road squad. And Anthony D'Souza rounds out the starting 11. John Morgan is the head coach of the Cambridge United, again, recently promoted from the third league. And Gabriel Paulino, the second-year bench boss for the home Windsor City FC, as we're just moments away from kicking this one off here in Windsor, Ontario. It's a cool evening here today, 6 degrees, chance of some drizzle here and there. The light's just coming onto the stadium now. You see the cloud cover. Feels like 4 degrees, just a slight wind, maybe about 9 kilometers coming out of the south right now. The wind shouldn't be a factor. We'll see if the wet turf has any factor in this one. I'd like to thank Canadian Tire, proud sponsor of Windsor City FC. And this one, the players are just trying to stay warm, a lot cooler than it was 2 weeks ago when we were here. As Windsor City, the Reds, wearing the all reds, a little bit of white trim on the midsection for your home side, and the double blues for the road, Cambridge United, and we're just seconds away now from kickoff. Our head referee checks his watch. They're still waiting. There's the official whistle, and we're underway here at Acumen Stadium. Windsor City FC, home against Cambridge United. Cambridge United moves backwards. Lots of pressure from Windsor City. Midfield, nice couple of passes from United. That ball heads towards the sidelines. They keep it in. They play on. Stolen away, but quickly taken right back. There's the flag, offside flag on the far side, just ahead of the play. So nice passing early on from the road squad. We'll see how Windsor City can respond. De Gloria tries to go touch pass to Koulibaly, and you can see the players sliding across the turf as this ball gets turned over. D'Souza pushes it far side, and United's going to try the far side of the pitch. Pressured nicely by Davia on the far side, and that's going to be a throw. They like to go short, but all sorts of red jerseys come and attack. That one's close to the sideline. Windsor City is going to take over possession. Nice high boot near side. They got Yakupov. Yakupov tries to step around one defender. With the pressure, almost turns it over. But Windsor City is going to go all the way back. You can see wearing the armband today is the keeper, Cuevas. Cuevas off to an excellent start this year. Hasn't given up a goal in regular season play. The 4-0 win, he had a clean sheet here at Acumen Stadium, and he had a 1-0. Here's a pass into Yakupov. The keeper has to come well off his line. Finley boots it away. Near side, that's the Gloria. Pushes one ahead. Koulibaly. Koulibaly tried to get around the defender. Defended nicely. That's Heimbecker, number 14. Be a throw in deep in the forward third. Tries to toss it. This one's a loose ball in the top of the box, headed away. Windsor City keeps possession. Nice little touch there by Basiakali. Basiakali pushes it out far side. We're in the 3rd minute, early on here at Acumen Stadium. There's a nice pass far side. There's the flag up. They blow that one dead. Windsor had a lot of players coming in, but on the far left side, just in a little bit too early, and the flag was raised. Still a nice effort from Windsor City in the all reds. They're going from left to right across your screen here today, here in the first half. It's been a wet, drizzly day all day here in Windsor. Currently just overcast, cloudy. Might get a little bit of drizzle throughout this one. We'll see how it affects the players on the pitch. There's a long ball on the far left side. He's got some space. Davia just couldn't handle it. And that one loses control, but Windsor City has it in the middle of the field, pushes it outside. That's Solomon. Solomon tried to get it ahead to Yakupov. He's hustling for it. Keeps it in on the line. Now the flag comes up. Yakupov thought he might have kept that one from passing the line, but unfortunately could not do that. Before the game, we celebrated Girls' Night here in Windsor. Windsor City FC is celebrating the girls and women who help grow the game in the Windsor community, and we have some of the players from throughout Windsor and Essex County here tonight cheering on the home Windsor City FC. Nice little move there from Jefferson Basiakali. Crowded 5, 6, 7 players battling for that one. That's Grant going down for Cambridge. He gets back up. Grant goes down again holding that left ankle, but we play on. Crossing ball. Oh, through the legs. That one got right through the legs of Koulibaly. He's going to want to have that one back. They go back to the keeper, and Koulibaly is pressuring. Windsor City still control. That's Basiakali. As Windsor City decides to regroup at midfield. See a couple of umbrellas popping up now, so we might be getting another bit of a drizzle here. Cuevas coming well out to help his defenders as United heads that one to midfield, and that's going to go off a United player, and Windsor City is going to have a throw-in on the far side. Another one of our sponsors, the broadcast partner of Windsor City FC, that's Leuna 625. I'd like to thank them for their support here in 2026 for Windsor City. Midfield, Windsor City comes away. They got Yakupov to his right, pushes it out that way. He's got a man on him, tries to get around with that left boot like we saw a couple weeks ago, and he dribbles it out of harm's way. That's Nepshi. Nepshi pushes inside. That's Winner. Why not? Why not? Pushes outside. Looking for a crossing ball. Nobody there in a red jersey. And United gets that one away. Let's see what happens here. They're looking for a foul call. His number 8 hits the turf there. Sorry, that's number 9. Ciavaro. But Windsor City has the throw right in front of us. Tries to touch it to Solomon. Unable to do so. And United starts to go the other way. Nepshi in the middle of it as Winner Why Not comes away. Windsor City taking their time, trying to measure up the D. Basiacali. Cambridge United trying to take away that back pass towards the keeper. So Basiacali decides to try and take it up the pitch himself. And there's a nice pass into Davia, trying to get through that midfield of Cambridge United. They're going to come near side. There's DeGloria Jr. out of Leamington. He's got Yakupov on his right, but stolen away nicely. United's got a little bit of space. DeGloria hustling back. They send a big boot far side crossing. Windsor comes away with it, but not cleanly. Nepshi battling on the far side. He's going to run away from the forward. Out of harm's way again, and the ball's back at midfield, and they go all the way back to, that's Jacob Finley, the keeper, wearing number 22 in the all green. Cambridge United pushing it back to the keeper, and this time Finley just boots it to midfield. Nice little touch. Oh, a heel there from Basiacali. And United finally pushes it out to the far side. So Windsor City's had a couple of opportunities. Let's see if Cambridge United can start anything here. We're only in the 8th minute of this one, real early on. They try and catch a sprinting, that looked like Ciavaro running in. They tried to catch him up a seam. Trying to get around the corner. Nice slide away, but that looks like it's going to be a corner, and it is. I think that was Mateo Nepshi sliding in for the tackle. And we'll have the first corner of this one. That looks like Mateo Grant. Both number 2s wearing named Mateo here today. So Grant's got the left boot ready. The first corner of this match. We're just in the 9th minute. Both teams crowd the box. Line drive towards the keeper. Punched away. The ball's loose. Oh, a nice foot save by the keeper. Cuevas keeps it out of the goal. And Windsor City looks like they're going to escape. A beautiful save by Cuevas, keeping this one tied at 0. And now they 10-1 towards the goal. Basiacali had someone on the far side. He had Yakupov. Just kicked it a little bit too far out of his reach, but a great job off the corner. Grant for Cambridge United put a nice ball in the middle. And Cuevas, wearing the captain's armband here today, able to keep this one tied. Here comes United again. There's a boot that just skips over, touched the head of Jurkovic, but sliding in again. And Nepshi doing a nice job on the slide tackle. We saw a lot of that 2 weeks ago here at Acumen Stadium. Not afraid to go down on the pitch to go after that ball. Windsor City gets rid of it quickly, trying to keep that ball, just slide, kind of skips across that wet turf here at Acumen and just got away from the Windsor City players. That's going to be a throw-in right in front of us. D'Souza looking for somewhere to go with it. He's got his hands out to his side. His player's not doing what he wants them to do. And right away, that ball gets turned over right away. They didn't really have a plan on that throw-in. And a turnover was the result. This one gets kicked right to a red jersey. As Nepshi sends it in, Yakupov is there. You can see that ball really skipping the turf. Just a little wet here tonight. Going to be kind of a drizzly evening. United has it. That's Heimbecker pushing it far side. Basiacali putting some pressure on the backs. That one just sails over the head, but that gets past the defender as well. That was Davi. It skipped over, and there's an attempt towards the goal, but nowhere near Cuevas. And that'll be a goal kick for the home squad. So both teams had a little bit of opportunity here today. The only save of the match so far, the big one by Cuevas. He was able to stick that boot out and keep it from getting into the goal. DeGloria with a couple of blue shirts all over him. Gets it out to Yakupov. They push it into a dangerous area in the middle of the field. And that gets by. Well, Windsor's got a man deep. No, the flag's up. Just maybe a hair ahead of the defender. And the offside flag went up immediately. Just a yard away from sending in. That looked like Davia all alone. Cambridge United has it midfield after the flag. This one, again, middle of the field, dangerous area. They play on. The player goes down looking for a whistle. Not getting one from our head referee, Joey Filipich. There's a centering ball. Nepshi pushes that one away, and Windsor City's going to have to regroup. United, again, getting promoted from the third league this year and starting out well, 4 points in 2 matches so far. Another ball sent around. Tries a centering ball with just red jerseys. That's Basi Akali, pushes it outside, but a turnover. Windsor City having a little bit of trouble now getting organized in their own back third. And finally just send one out midfield. Calling for a handball, none to be had. They play on. And here comes Windsor City. They got some space. Yakupov calling for the ball on the far right. Lots of blue shirts chasing. Koulibaly goes down. No whistle. And Cambridge United comes away. So we've seen early on Cambridge United really trying to pressure their forwards, pushing up on the Windsor City FC defenders, trying to cause a turnover. But if Windsor City can get that pass over the head, oh, here's a chance now. And there's the flag again as Cambridge United just ahead of the play. But if Windsor City is able to get past that forward pressure of Cambridge United, there's definitely some space to be had on the pitch, as we've seen a couple of times here so far. Just Windsor City getting just ahead of the play a little bit for the offside flags. There's Solomon, as we're definitely getting some rain here now. Trying to get around the keeper. The keeper lets that one slide by. Let's see if there's any touch. No, that's going to be a goal kick. The keeper taking his time, finally pushes it to the outside. Sends one high above. That's Jefferson Basiakali. Windsor City FC controls. Nepsi pushes it outside to Basiakali, and that ball is going to be a throw-in on the far side. Windsor City is going to control. There's Kamate getting ready with the throw, wearing number 5 from the Ivory Coast, playing here for Windsor City FC. United controls. They head past midfield. Pushes it near side to Grant. Grant loses control. Solomon takes over. There's Winant. Tries to touch it into Solomon. Nice little passing play as Winant pushes it up to Koulibaly. Koulibaly tried to touch it over the Solomon, but just ahead of the play a little bit too much as we played the first quarter hour. Oh, a big flip through the air, and that's going to be a foul called. So Winant went flying through the air, and Windsor City FC is going to have a free kick. That's Jurkovic getting ready to take that one. He's got the Gloria with him. And number 10, Solomon, now looks like he's going to take control of this free kick. Now the referee is going to talk to some of the players jockeying for position at the top of the 18-yard box. Basiakali in the middle of things there. There's a low liner. That one gets heeled towards the goal, and it's on. That was Yakupov, just with a little heel. Got it on towards the goal, but Finley handled with ease. Back near side. That's Koulibaly trying to cause some trouble between the defender and the keepers, trying to force a turnover here. There's Yakupov trying to steal it off the defenders. He does. He's got a man on his left side, wide open on his left boot. Oh, just above the bar. Might have rushed that one just a hair. He felt the defender breathing down on him from behind. A little excited, and Koulibaly just sailed it over the bar. And this one remains tied 0-0. So the first good opportunity for the home squad. Windsor City FC could not capitalize. Yakupov starting that whole situation with the turnover. Dedicated crowd here tonight as the drizzle definitely raining pretty good here on the pitch now here in Windsor. There's another long ball towards Yakupov. He's trying to sprint that one down. Defender's there and just boots it away. Looks like it's just going to be a throw. It is going to be deep in Cambridge United territory. We'll see if Windsor City can get a long throw. DeGloria is going to go down there and try and grab it, throw it in. Medium throw, gets it back to Winant. Winant with a defender. Now DeGloria. There's Solomon trying to get around the edge. This time it's going to lead to a corner. So a nice effort now here as Windsor City is going to win their first corner of the match. We saw back a few minutes earlier when Cambridge United had their corner. They almost got the first goal of the match. Cueva is able to stick that boot out from getting behind them into the goal for the first goal. So we'll see if Windsor City can respond. There's a left boot high. That's about a header towards the goal, just off left of the post. Another nice kick. That looked like Yakupov with the corner. And that looked like that was number 2, Nepshi, coming all the way in to help with the corner kick. Almost headed that one home. So Kamate couldn't handle that one. When Cambridge is able to flip the field quickly. Kicks outside on the edge of the box. Defended by Kamati. Kamati grabs the shoulder, but they play on. A little body control. That's going to be a throw-in for the visitors. Cambridge United wearing the all blues. We're in the 19th minute of the first half. This is week number 3 of the Ontario Premier League 2 Soccer. My name's Dan Dominguez. Thanks for joining us here today. We're watching on NoxtromTV. That's going to lead to a corner now for the visiting squad. We're going to throw out another mention here. WindsorBusinessHub.com. Join Windsor's fastest growing business network, and they'll help you grow your business in the Windsor community. That's WindsorBusinessHub.com. So another corner coming from Cambridge United. Looks like that's Grant again. Sends another nice ball in towards the goal, headed away. That looked like Jurkovic. Heading that one, they're just going to win another corner. So that'll be corner number 3 for the road squad. This time they're going to try the near side. So let's see if they put a right boot on it. It looks like they will. Wearing the captain's armband, taking this one. Nicholas Antolcic. You can see the strategy. They're going far bar, and it's been working pretty well for them. That's right along the far goal line. And just trickles back, and that's going to be yet another corner. This will be corner number 4 already. So they seem like they're trying to sail it over that first line of defense and get it to the back bar. They've done that on all 3 of their corners so far. As Grant lines up another. Lots of jockeying for position in front of the net. Kamate battling. There's another close one. Again, far going, trying to get over that first line of defense. And this booted just well out of play, letting Windsor City kind of regroup in their own side. That looked like Solomon, I believe, booting it away. Again, D'Souza having some trouble getting that throw in. Both of his throw-ins on the near side have resulted in turnovers. This one gets kicked into the crowd here at Acumen Stadium. A young fan has the ball. I don't think he's going to be able to keep that one, though. He's going to have to throw that one back in.
Get that fan a contract with that nice save.
Near side, Yakupov tries to steal it away, unable to do so. That was Alvarado, a whistle. And Windsor City is going to take possession. That's DeGloria just tying up the boot. That's going to be a throw-in on the near side. It just trickled over the line, so Windsor City is going to take control. DeGloria throws it in, but it gets turned over quickly. Jurkovic can't control. Here comes United. That's the far side. Nepshi defending. Beautiful job by Nepshi, just kind of with the body, pushed the forward off the ball and just stole it off his boot as Windsor City tried to have a run on the far side, and they will have the throw at midfield. Nepshi's just had a spectacular 20-26 defensively early on in this one. A real asset for Coach Paulino, and I'm sure Dennis Cuevas appreciates it in front of him. This time Cambridge United wins the throw. Throw it towards midfield. Davia heads it once. There's Basiakali trying to get around the defender, pushes it outside. And that one's going to skip past the line, but that's going to be another throw. Cambridge United is going to be able to move up the pitch a little bit. We're halfway through the first half. No score. Nepshi sends a high boot towards the far sideline. Let's see which way they go. It's still going to be Cambridge United. United's been pressuring Windsor City pretty well so far, putting some pressure on the back line. That one looks like it got past the line. No whistle. They play. And this one's finally going to get turned over, and Windsor City will finally have the throw. And they'll look to clear it out of their own side. First couple minutes of the game, Windsor City seemed to control. But then Cambridge United flipped a switch, and they've had most of the opportunities here in the first half. A couple of offsides on both squads here today. There's a throw-in, quick whistle. And that's going to be turned over. And there's going to be a throw-in on the far side. They throw it in quickly. Nepshi defends. Now gets some help from Davia. Both players go down and Windsor City clears. They're still rolling on top of each other on the far side. As Cambridge United goes all the way back to the keeper. You can see some of the players in the background trying to stay loose on this cool evening here in Windsor. There's a turnover. Davia comes away, looking for some space. That's Koulibaly. Koulibaly one-on-one with the defender. Now they have help defensively. This is a crossing ball. Yakupov in the neighborhood, but couldn't get inside the defender. And a left boot clears it away. Jurkovic now controls. Hard pass into Winant. Couldn't quite control. There is a foul called. Winner Winant getting the whistle. Talking to the head referee, Joey Filipich, about that one. As United comes away. "25th minute of this one, no score. That one tries to go up the middle. That was Anteltich, the captain, pushing it outside. It's going to be a throw for the visitors. This time they throw back to keep control. That's D'Souza. D'Souza to the middle. That's Evan Anteltich on the far side. Nepshi steps through. That's going to be a foul call, I think. There's finally the whistle as Nepshi goes down on the foul, holding that leg as the Cambridge United player tries to defend himself to the referee. As we get a good look there at number 2, Matteo Nepshi. He slowly gets back to his feet. Trying to walk that one off. Windsor City's going to control. Nice little move by Basiakali to the outside. They try and go up and over the defense. Just not far enough. Stolen away. Solomon has it. Looking for some space. Pushes it to the outside. Crossing ball. Right to the defender. That's Heimbecker. But stolen away by Windsor City again. On just a yard or two outside the box. And this time they're going to go back to the keeper. Nice pressure by Windsor City. That one skips over everyone. This is a race to the ball. This is going to be trouble. Cambridge United has a chance. Chip shot, and that goes to the back of the net. Windsor City gives up the goal. Cambridge United scores in the 27th minute of this one. Kind of a miscommunication. The ball got chipped up and over the defense, and it was a race for the ball. And in the 27th minute, Cambridge United scores first and leads this one 1-0. So a bit of a mistake by Windsor City on that one. They'll have to regroup here. So for the first time in 2026 regular season, Windsor City will have to play from behind. On opening night in the regular season, they won 4-0. And in the suspended game last week, they were leading 1-0 about an hour into it. But now they trail by 1. Basiakali tries to...
Cambridge United goal scored in the 27th minute by number 47, Nicholas Antelich.
So that was Nicholas Antelich with the goal.
By number 47, Nicholas Antelich in the 27th minute. The score, Cambridge United 1, Windsor City FC 0.
And there's the official announcement from our PA adjust announcer, Aaron Sanders. It was Nicholas Antelich in the 27th minute, the captain of Cambridge United, to give them a 1-0 lead. Here they come again. Tries to get around the defender. He does so. Short side. Cuevas centering ball. Oh, just pushed to the outside. Looks like Kamate might have got a piece of it to send it wide, but that was close to being 2-0. So Kamate didn't touch it. It's just going to be a goal kick. But Windsor City playing on their heels here at Acumen Stadium in this one. Not a big crowd here, but they're getting vocal, trying to cheer on their home club here. The keeper kicks it to midfield. A couple players battle. Comes near side, that's Grant. There's a header away. That was Nepshi. Centering ball by Basiakali gets deflected, and Cambridge United controls. Oh, a nice little flip pass to the outside. Alvarado pushes it to the middle, and that gets cleared away. As there's 3 blue shirts back there, and only number 11, Abdel Koulibaly. There's Koulibaly again to Winant. Winant back to Koulibaly. Just can't get past the defender. A little slide tackle pushes it to the outside, and Windsor City will throw. Throw goes on to Winant. Winant can't control it, though. But now finally gets it on the far side. He's all by himself in the corner. 2 blue shirts on him. And that gets pushed out, and that this time it's going to be a throw-in for the All Blues in Cambridge United. We just hit the half-hour mark here. We still have an hour to go in this one. Just 15 minutes to go in the first half. Cambridge United broke the scoring just a couple minutes ago. They lead 1-0. Again, after promotion from last year, they're just off to a strong start here in 2026. 4 points in their 2 matches. There'll be another throw-in for Cambridge United. United kicks it back towards the middle. It looks like Evan Anteltich battling. Gets it off to the far side. Davia defends, but it goes off his foot for another throw as they move it up a few more yards for Cambridge United. Davia defends on the far side. He's got Kamate with him. So Cambridge United definitely winning the possession battle here in the first half. Player goes down. That looks like it's going to be a foul called. It is. So Windsor City will hopefully get out of their back third. The first goal, ball just kind of skipped over the defender's head, leading to a race for the ball. And the Cambridge United player was the first one there and was able to get it past Dennis Cuevas. Cuevas giving up his first goal of the regular season. There's a high ball towards midfield. That'll be another throw for the All Blues. Solomon tried to intercept that throw in, unable to do so, gets booted. This time tries to go for the high ball. That ball's a little bit wet, so sometimes getting a grip on it might be difficult for these players. Jurkovic pushes outside, but here we go again. Left boot towards the goal. That sails over everybody. There's a line drive that goes right towards Evan Anteltich. And finally, Windsor City comes around the near side. Solomon able to keep control. And Windsor City will have it in front of us at midfield. Throwing it in front of one of our match day sponsors, Canadian Tire. See the sign in front of us on the screen. This one gets turned over again. There's Anteltich, 47. He's the goal scorer. He goes down. Bastiacali sends it up the middle. Quickly turned over. DeGloria is going to have to chase that one down. He's got 10 Alvarado chasing him. Alvarado's able to deflect. And here comes Alvarado. He's got some space. A boot towards the goal, blocked by Nepshi. And Nepshi's just going to clear it. Long ball towards the defender. Defender looking for the red jersey as Davi is chasing. And United's going to be able to escape. They push it far side. Right near the sidelines. That's going to be a throw in far side. Cambridge United controls again. Grant was calling for it near side. He gets it. Grant trying to chase it down. He's going to have a chance on a crossing ball. Oh, he all alone boots it well over the goal. If he could have just controlled that one, he could have pushed it in the net. But he tried to one-time it off the boot, and it just sailed off his foot. If he just basically catches that pass, that looked like Ciavaro, he could have just rolled that ball into the back of the net. He wasn't sure if there were any red jerseys around them, so he rushed it a little bit. So Windsor City catches a break there to keep this one at 1-0. It's been pretty much all Cambridge United here in the last 20 minutes or so. Koulibaly tries to send one in, unable to do so. And Nepshi's going to walk over for the throw. About 10 minutes to go here in the first half. We have a substitution already. So Davia's day is done as he comes out of the match. That looks like Kieran O'Connor coming in. So O'Connor for Davia. So only 35 minutes for Davia today. O'Connor has 2 goals on the season. He scored 2 on opening night. This one gets booted high into the parking lot. O'Connor not starting this match, but coming in pretty early. As Windsor City is going to look for a little bit more offensive power. There's Yakupov. But Souza is able to push it near side to Grant. Grant trying to get around DeGloria. DeGloria gets pushed down. Let's see. It's just going to be a throw-in for Cambridge United. D'Souza looking for somewhere to go on the throw. Throws it right to a red jersey, and Windsor City is able to get it away, but unfortunately, Koulibaly couldn't control. Sliding in is Winant. And here's Kieran O'Connor. Working with Nepshi, and he's got Kamate. Kamate tries to get past everyone. We got a couple of Windsor City players. Koulibaly just couldn't get the ball on his foot. Pushes it far side, headed once. Yakupov couldn't get it headed towards the goal. DeGloria still has it. Oh, a bad pass in towards Winner Winant. Windsor City with an opportunity, unable to take advantage. There's a ball near side. That's going to be a tough one to catch up to. He's going to catch up to it before the boundary line. In towards the box. Oh, right through the legs. Nice little cheeky play by the Cambridge United with the nutmeg through the defender's legs. Koulibaly, far side. He's got Yakupov just heading towards the box. He elects to push it back as Windsor City is looking to regroup. There's Ben-Hur Solomon. Players on the near side calling for it. Jurkovic wants it. Now he gets it. He's got DeGloria to his right. DeGloria and Yakupov tried to play a little two-man game, but they turn it over quickly. And here comes, they got D'Souza sprinting down the far side, but Winant's able to steal. Basiakali tried to send it far side, but intercepted by United. And this one's going to go all the way back. Nepshi stops it before it gets back to Cuevas.
Boys and girls, we appreciate you coming out here in this weather here this evening at Acumen Stadium. And we'd like to invite all the boys and girls who made it out here tonight.
And here's number 7, Jefferson Basiakali, looking for some space. Winant.
In the middle of the pitch at halftime.
Near side, that's deflected away. Bad pass, Nicholas Anteltich able to steal. He was the goal scorer here. Nice little touch pass. They're going to play on. As he's down holding his ankle, let's see if they blow this one dead. No, they're going to play on for the time being. As the player's trying to make his way back up. Headed towards, that's Koulibaly. Big boot, oh, running in with Solomon. Got a lot on that one. And just pushes it high and away. The United player back up to his feet trying to walk that one off. Looked like the Windsor City player did get the ball first before he caught that ankle. So that's why referee Joey Filipich kept the whistle in his pocket.
Kieran O'Connor. On the pitch, number 20, Paulo Davia. O'Connor.
High ball towards O'Connor. O'Connor heads it far side, but right to a blue jersey. I believe that's Shake on the far side for Cambridge United. Comes to the back. That's D'Souza. Defended. There's going to be a foul called against DeGloria as Mateo Grant goes down. And he's going to have a little conversation with DeGloria there. DeGloria playing his 24th match for Windsor City FC in his Ontario Premier League career. That ball skips ahead of the Cambridge player. Windsor City takes over. Tries a centering pass into Koulibaly, unable to reach him. Nice little touch from Evan Anteltich. And DeGloria heads it, so kind of back and forth. Winner Winant kind of throwing his hands up in the air, disappointed with the result of that one. Winant has it on his boot, tries to look for ahead, but it elects to push it back towards the defense to regroup for Windsor City. Jurkovic, he's got a lot of pressure on him. He's going to go all the way back to the keeper as Anteltich giving all sorts of fits to the back line of Windsor City. Solomon touches it to Gloria. Hard pass from Jurkovic, unable to connect. That one's heeled forward nicely, and there's a foul called. Cambridge United almost getting in. Windsor City puts it back into play quickly. Nepshi pushes it ahead, far side. Midfield to O'Connor. It looks like Kamate pushing it ahead to Koulibaly. And that's going to be a throw-in on the far side for the Double Blues in Cambridge United. They lead 1-0. They scored back in the 27th minute. Nicholas Anteltich, wearing the captain's armband, got past the defender and pushed one past Dennis Cuevas. And that's where we stand here in the first half. We're in Windsor, Ontario, Acumen Stadium here on the campus of St. Clair College. Cold, kind of dreary night here for the first day of May. There's a ball in towards Yakupov. the keeper Finley's able to handle. He was hoping for a loose ball. Again, that ball's a little bit wet, so the keeper is able to handle that one with relative ease. A couple of Windsor players kind of collide, but headed away. Windsor controls. The Gloria near side. They're going to push it back. That's Jurkovic. Jurkovic going to have to go all the way back to the keeper, and Cuevas pushes it high away and booted right back is the defender from United. Couple of headers. Cambridge United controls. Antelchich just loses control. Here comes Windsor City. Koulibaly goes down. They play on. Oh, that ball is almost into Yakubov. It looks like there will be a foul at midfield. They let that one play on because Windsor had control. There was a foul back at midfield as Koulibaly walks that one off as he heads towards the box. A few minutes to go here in the first half. Shouldn't be too much added time here in the first half. Windsor elects to put it in quickly. Winant has it. Winant pushes it towards the middle. Two blue shirts there, and they take it away. And this time they're holding the ankle. Looks like this might be a delayed whistle. They play on again. Alvarado, the flag's up. The flag is up. Let's see if they come back for the foul. So we got two players on Cambridge United trying to walk it off. Alvarado just on the edge of the 18-yard box. And then all the way back at midfield. I think that's where they're going to bring that ball back to. As the Cambridge United players trying to walk that one off. That's Evan Anteltich walking that one off. So still trying to get back to his feet is Ricardo Alvarado.
For a photo, as we thank you once again for joining us here at Acumen Stadium.
So Windsor City is going to have possession of that after the offside.
Boys and girls, make your way to the Acumen Stadium entrance right now.
As Alvarado is still trying to shake that ankle loose. Kieran O'Connor pushes it outside. Kamate. That ball heads towards midfield. The speedy Solomon's able to get control of that. It just outran everybody. It looks like 10's down again. Alvarado down with that foot. I don't know if he's just tying that shoe up again. Yakubov looking for a chance right on the edge of the box is the keeper, Jacob Finley. As we see some of the young women heading down towards the pitch for their photo on the field here at halftime. So we're celebrating Girls' Night. Windsor FC celebrating the girls and women who helped grow the game in the Windsor community as we see Alvarado down once again. So we'll have to keep an eye for number 10 to see if he comes back in the second half. That's the third time now we've seen him holding that right ankle. Just a few minutes ago on that offside flag, he was taken down. This time they are going to call the trainer in. So as we're approaching the 45th minute here, we'll definitely have a little bit of added time here in the first half as both Windsor heads over to their bench to have a little quick huddle with Coach Paulino. Paulino's in his second season with Windsor City. Got off to a good start this season. 4-0 on opening night here a couple weeks ago. Last week a 1-0 lead on the road in Hamilton. They had some weather and some lighting delays, it sounded like. And with about a half an hour to go for the time being, that one is suspended with Windsor in the lead. As the trainer continues to work on the downed Alvarado. We'll talk about some of our sponsors here tonight. Again, we want to talk about Canadian Tire, always a proud sponsor of Windsor City FC. Also, the broadcast partner of Windsor City FC is Leuna 625. I'd like to thank them for their support all season long. Again, you're watching Windsor City FC Soccer. My name is Dan Dominguez. You're watching us live on NoxtromTV. You'll see all the home matches here on NoxtromTV. And then we also have WindsorBusinessHub.com. Join Windsor's fastest business network. They'll help you grow your business in the Windsor community. WindsorBusinessHub.com. So we've hit the 45-minute mark. We'll see if we get any indication of how much added time we're going to have here. Looks like the referee is going to have Alvarado walk off the pitch on the near side. He gets a hand from the home crowd here. That's Joey Filipich, our head referee. Again, he's assisted this week by Michael Pesci, Piero Pajic, and Ardian Elgizi is the fourth official.
Fourth official has indicated 1 minute of extra
So
time.
they're saying 1 extra minute here only in the first half of play. Let's see if they're going to allow Alvarado to come back on or not. He'll have to get a wave in from the sideline official. It's going to be a throw-in near midfield. Cambridge United controls. 1-0 Cambridge United leads. Head throws in towards Nepshi. Nepshi defends on the far side. Little two-man game from United. They try a centering ball. DeGloria just boots it away at the last moment. Able to get a toe on it to help clear it away. Here comes Windsor City, or Cambridge United again. They chip it towards Cuevas. Cuevas bowls it out. He's got Yakupov, far side all defense. Nice play as he goes down hard. Oh, that might be a card. DeGloria is going to go in the book. He's trying to defend himself. And Joey Filipich just sprinted in with a card in hand. And in the 45th minute, DeGloria goes in the book.
Windsor City FC yellow card issued in extra time to number 21, Carlos De Gloria. Windsor red card
Antelchich looks like he's going to take the free kick for Cambridge United.
in extra time.
Right on the edge of the box, you see all the blue and red shirts lined up. As head referee Joey Filipich still writing in the book, getting the Gloria in for the yellow officially. Antelchich, wearing the captain's armband, is going to look to get one more opportunity here to try and double their lead against Windsor City. Yakupov, the lone defender, standing in front of Antelchich, hits a high ball towards the top of the box, headed towards the goal. That's going to be a goal kick. So a nice opportunity there for Cambridge United, unable to add to their lead. Cuevas sends everyone down the pitch. He's going to look to boot this one. If there's any wind, he might have a hair of wind at his back, but it's not much wind affecting the play today. And there's the halftime whistle. After a half, Cambridge United leads 1-0. You're watching Windsor City FC and the Ontario Premier League Soccer live from Acumen Stadium on NoxtromTV. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back for second half action in just a few minutes.
This live stream is brought to you by Noxtrom Digital Media. You're watching Noxtrom Live TV, Noxtrom TV. Live stream brought to you by Canadian Tire. Visit Noxtrom TV website. Live stream brought to you by Windsor Business Hub. And visit windsorbusinesshub.com. Live stream brought to you by Canadian Tire. The live stream is brought to you by Noxtrom TV Live, by Noxtrom Digital Media. Live stream brought to you by NoxtromTV, live by Noxtrom Digital Media. This live stream is brought to you by Canadian Tire. Visit NoxtromTV.com. Visit Noxtrom.tv. Live stream brought to you by Noxtrom Digital Media, by Windsor Business Hub. Visit WindsorBusinessHub.com.
Welcome back, everybody. They kicked off early on us. We had to get through the ad reads. We're in the first 30 seconds of the second half. Cambridge United leads 1-0. They scored back in the 27th minute. Nicholas Anteltich, the captain, the only goal this one. It looks like the flag is up on the near side. Cambridge United has applied most of the pressure in this one. Windsor City's had a couple of opportunities, but Cambridge United has definitely had the advantage here in the first half. United had a draw in their first match against Inter Toronto 2, a really strong club. And then they defeated Pickering FC 2-1, and that's where they got their 4 points on the season. Windsor City in their first match, they won 4-0 against North Mississauga SC. And they lead currently 1-0 in a suspended game as Yakupov sends one in, little tip. Oh, Windsor City had a chance. A beautiful centering ball from Yakupov. And unable to tip it home was Kieran O'Connor. So Windsor City is going to have their first corner kick of the second half. That looks like Solomon getting ready to take that one. Really crowding in the box. You see Koulibaly, the tall forward, and then now here comes Joey Filipich. He's going to step in to talk to the teams before this corner is sent into the box. Koulibaly discussing with the official. That looks like Grant right behind Koulibaly. As Solomon gets ready to send this one in, hits a low ball, and that one gets kicked well away. It's not a great attempt on the corner by Windsor City and turned over by DeGloria. Cambridge United pushes it near side. Set it towards the goal. Just sent away. Looks like a couple players down for United, but everyone back onto their feet. This is going to be a corner for the visitors. They lead 1-0. We had some substitutions we'll get to here in a moment. As the left boot from Mateo Grant, this is his fourth corner of the match. As he's going to send one low towards the goal. That just hits the side of the net, and that's going to be a goal kick. So for the visitors, Alvarado, you saw him with the ankle. We said we'd keep an eye on that one. He is out of the match. As Nibagora comes in for him. Number 15 substituting in. This ball towards midfield. Cambridge United controls. And that looks like the only substitution so far. So just the one substitution at the half. Alvarado having a little trouble with the ankle as he comes out of this match. So we're back for the second half. Thanks to Canadian Tire, proud sponsor of Windsor City FC, as well as the broadcast partner of Windsor City FC, Leuna 625, to help us bring this broadcast to you, as well as NoxtromTV. My name's Dan Dominguez, and you'll see all the home matches for Windsor City FC on NoxtromTV. The ball slips out of the Windsor City FC thrower's hands as he finally throws it towards midfield, headed away. Three players battle. A little bit of grabbing there from Kieran O'Connor. That ball just skips away from, that looked like Mateo Grant on the far side. Windsor City FC having a hard time figuring out this Cambridge United defense. Winner Winunt goes down. That'll be a foul called. The referee is going to push that ball back a little bit as Winunt tried to move that one quickly. That ball heads towards O'Connor. O'Connor can't control. United brings it near side in front of us. That one jumps up. That looks like Medeiros in the game now. Number 17 is Medeiros. Was another substitution in this second half for Cambridge United. Getting ready on the throw. That's Saab Kohar. We're in the 51st minute. Nice throw in from Kahar. That heads towards the newly substituted Medeiros. Solomon with a couple blue shirts around him. Nice little heel pass back. Kamate trying to get out of harm's way. Sends it to Basiakali. Jefferson Basiakali looking for some space. And they elect to go back towards the defender. Finally a high ball in towards O'Connor. O'Connor trying to control. Chips it just up. That's near the sideline. They're going to play on. Sends it into Yakubov. Yakubov looks like he wanted to touch it, but this time comes around near side. Koulibaly one-on-one. Steps around the defender. Left footer, not a lot on it, towards the center of the field. And Cambridge United controls. This ball gets kicked high into the crowd. Almost got into the front row off the Audi Windsor sign. Koulibaly looking to throw this one back in quickly. He controls. Crowd getting a little bit more amped up now as Windsor City trying to apply some pressure on Cambridge United. Windsor City trails by a goal. First goal of the season given up by Cuevas. Anteltich scoring the lone goal of this match so far. Kamate, he's going to go far side. Going to be a race for the ball. That's stolen away by United. They try and chip it up the middle. And the red shirts are able to get that one. Solomon controls. Chips it out far side. Yakupov's going to have to step up to help. Windsor City comes near side. Winner Winant. Has the ball in his right boot, chips one up towards Yakubov. Yakubov trying to get in. The keeper comes well out of his net as Yakubov leaps over the defender. Yakubov did a good job staying onside, no flag. The keeper had to come well off his line to handle that one. That's Basiakali. Tries to chip one up to Koulibaly. Koulibaly on the edge of the box. Left boot short side. Unable to get anything on goal towards Jacob Finley. Finley with a clean sheet so far. As Finley waves his forwards up the pitch. A cool night here in Windsor. Five degrees, feels like 3. We've dealt with some light rain from time to time. Just a little bit of a breeze out of the south. And there's a foul called. That looks like it's going to go in favor of Windsor City on that one.
Fans, quick update at Game 5 of the 2026 OHL Conference Finals between the Spence and the Rangers.
As Joey Filipich is talking with, I think that's 11 Basiakali. That looks like a foul on Basiakali then. So it's going to be Cambridge United. Controls at midfield. As we're just beginning the 55th minute of play here at Acumen Stadium. This ball gets sent towards the edge of the box. Windsor City clears it away, but no red jerseys anywhere to be found, as that's going to be another throw-in for the visitors.
The Orlando Magic lead the Detroit Pistons 64-54 in the third period.
So Medeiros, number 17, he came in for Adam Shake on the substitution. So Shake out of the match with Alvarado for United.
And in the 50th minute, Waterloo United leads Hamilton United 1-0.
Gonna be another throw-in on the far side for United. taking their time. They have the 1-0 lead, so not rushing anything, even with a lot of time to go still here in this one. Solomon tries to rush to that one. Can't control. Cambridge United, again, has possession midfield. Sends it towards the middle. To the outside. Madeiros centering ball. Koulibaly's going to have to get rid of that one. Dangerously pushes it back towards Kamate. And that one trickles past the boundary. That's going to be a throw. That's Kohar getting ready to throw it. Just a soft throw towards the goal now. But that gets chipped away. Koulibaly now has it. 2 blue shirts come around them, but Windsor will have the throw in front of us. Koulibaly's going to leave it for Mustafa Kamate. Oh, that one gets chipped away. DeGloria, a little bit of a sloppy throw in and chip away. That's going to be a foul called. It is. When it takes down Andalchik. Oh, he's going to get a yellow for his effort. Joey Filipich quick with the yellow. So we're in the 57th minute. Windsor City receives their 2nd yellow of the match. And that's Winner Winnant going into the book with the yellow. So Filipich not messing around here at Acumen Stadium.
Windsor City FC yellow card issued in the 57th minute to number 23, Winner Winnant.
So a pair of yellows for Windsor City, one late in the first half.
In the 57th minute.
That went to DeGloria Jr. right at the end of the first half. And now Winnant gets a yellow for some words he must have had for Filipich, trying to kind of showing up the official with his displeasure of that call. United puts this one back into play. That's Heimbecker, sends it back to D'Souza. This one's chipped towards the goal. That's going to pass everybody, and it's going to be a goal kick.
The Spits scored again. They lead 4-2 with a minute to go in the second.
As Cuevas gets ready to put this one back into play, getting some score results from Aaron Sanders. Sounds like the Spitfires are trying to stay alive here tonight with a couple of goals. Sounds like they're up a pair. Thanks for watching us here on Windsor City FC, NoxtromTV. Here comes a shot towards the goal, saved by Cuevas. He's able to get the forearms out. This one's chipped towards the goal, and he hangs on. As Cuevas quickly throws it out near side. Let's see if Windsor can get something going here. That's going to be a throw, and Koulibaly gets an assist from the sideline ball boy to get this one in quick. But he elects to go all the way back to Kamate. Through the legs, Winnant with that yellow card. Steps through one defender, steps around another. Pushes it towards the middle, towards Basiakali. Basiakali goes down, whistle blows, and that's going to be a free kick. Quickly taken, Winnant has it. So let's see if Windsor City can get something going here in the second half. The defender read that nicely, but Kamate still retains. That looked like a hand, but they're going to play on. Nepshi couldn't get it over to Winnant, but Ben-Hur Solomon's got some space. They're going to go all the way to Jurkovic on the far side. Jurkovic tries to send it in too. Oh, the offside flag is up. That was Kieran O'Connor just ahead of the defender. A little collision there. O'Connor has it. O'Connor tries to chip it in towards Yakupov. Yakupov couldn't find a seam. Cambridge United comes away with a little bit of space now. A race for on the far side. Jurkovic going to be the first body there, but stolen away. He's got a clutch and grab. They're looking for whistles, none to be had, and they play on. Both players were kind of looking for a whistle. As you see, the Cambridge United player trying to discuss the play with our head referee. That's Filipich. He's assisted by Michael Pesci, Pero Pajic, and Ardian Eljazi today are the 4 officials. Some more discussion going on now. Looks like it's going to be a corner, I believe, on the far side. as the sideline referee on the near side pointing towards the corner. So it's going to be a corner kick. They've had their chances. The right boot now on the far side for Cambridge United. They lead 1-0. This one goes high into the air. The taller Windsor City SC player is able to head that one away, and they come away with it. That was 11 Koulibaly heading it away. Yakubov trying to send one in. The defender heels that one away, but Koulibaly's everywhere here tonight. Koulibaly trying to find some space, gets it over to Winant. Winant just on the edge of the box. Sends one in towards the goal, diving save. Left his feet was Finley. A nice attempt, that looked like Solomon with the boot. And Jacob Finley just leapt to his left. And an hour into this one remains 1-0 in favor of Cambridge United. So it should be Yakubov, I believe, taking this corner. He's the left boot for Windsor City towards the goal. That's off the keeper, and they're going to remain back in that corner, so Yakubov's going to get another chance at it. This will be his third corner of the match. This elects to go short on the give and go. Yakubov controls, but he's chased by the defender. They go all the way to Jurkovic, and Windsor City is going to regroup at midfield. DeGloria pushes it far side. Left boot towards the middle. Basiakali racing for it. He had O'Connor with him. Into O'Connor. O'Connor with the heel. Couldn't control it. Yakubov on the edge of the box. Whistle blows. And the referee, there's going to be another yellow. Oh, no, he was going to reach for that yellow. Joey with a quick trigger, the referee. As O'Connor must have said something. I think referee Filipich didn't like the shot coming at or after the whistle. And O'Connor said something, and it looked like the head referee was going to go to his pocket again for a yellow, but was able to restrain himself on that one. There's a good boot by Finley towards mid. Yakubov's got some space. Puts on the brakes. Left boot towards Koulibaly. One hopper towards the keeper. And this time they're going to chase the keeper down, make him pick it up. Finley gets rid of it, punts it well down the field. Jefferson Basiakali getting pressure. He turns the ball over. A race for it on the far side. Nepsy's there at the slide. Here comes the referee. Penalty. Nepsy earns the penalty, and Cambridge United is going to go to the spot. Nepsy's been doing that well all season long, but just a little bit too much body on that one. And Filipich wasted no time running to the spot and pointing for the penalty kick for the visiting Cambridge United. Let's see who's going to take it. That looks like number 9, Matthew Ciavaro. He has a goal this season. Cuevas on his line. Cuevas going to need a big save to try and keep Windsor City in this match. Here we go. There's the boot. That one's in the back of the net. 2-0 as the 65th minute begins. A penalty against Cuevas, against Nepsy, and the goal past Cuevas, and Cambridge United leads this one 2-0. Matthew Ciavaro with the goal. Like I've said, Nepsy's been doing that all season long. A nice slide. He's been normally getting to the ball. Going for that last-minute slide tackle on defense, but this time didn't come away with the ball and got the player inside the box, leading to putting the ball on the spot, and Windsor City now trails 2-0.
His second of the season, scored by number 9, Matthew Ciavaro. Cambridge goal.
Kamate goes down. Free kick for Windsor City.
The penalty kick. Number 9, Giovanni. In the 64th minute.
As we hear the official call, Chiavaro with the goal.
Windsor City FC 0.
So Windsor City trails 2-0. Cambridge United off to a great start in this one. As you see, Koulibaly kind of staying on the keeper. Finley looking for some space. This one gets booted across the pitch. Headed away by, that's Nepshi, who had that penalty leading to the goal. There's Solomon now. Windsor City's going to have to get something going here. Cambridge United's been a strong team, earning promotion last year, getting into League 2. And a win and a draw in their 2 matches in 2026. Nepshi was able to get away from, but they lose possession again. This time it's going to be a foul called as there's a player down for Windsor City. That looks like Jefferson Basiakali, I believe, trying to get back up to his feet. Basiakali looks like he's no worse for wear as he's back up to his feet. Winant chips it in. Windsor City just having trouble getting going. Cambridge United just seems like there's blue shirts everywhere when they are back on defense. Let's see if Kamate can do anything. This one gets a little bit too far ahead, and that's going to sail over the head of Winant. And here comes Cambridge United again. A couple of heels from Windsor City. Jurkovic kind of twisted an ankle there for a second as he kind of jogs that one off. And that's a flying couple players down. Just players all over the pitch right now. Let's see, there's a Windsor player down on the far side. As those players come together, just kind of exchanging handshakes there. So no ill feelings on that one, but it's going to be a free kick, it looks like, for the visitors. I think that might have been Mateo Grant, number 2. He's going to be lining up that free kick. Again, referee Filipich talking to both teams. And here's another whistle, and now he's giving it to a Cambridge United player. So with a short fuse, head referee Joey Filipich here tonight. Not putting up with any of the chatter from the teams here. As the clock just keeps ticking away, hopefully they'll be able to add some of this time on the back end of this one, with the head referee really slowing down this match. So 3 defenders back for Windsor City. Number 2 on the left boot is Grant. I couldn't quite see the right boot, but I would imagine that's Antolcic, the captain. I think I do see the armband on him. Looks like he's going to take it. There's a high boot towards the goal. Just sails over the bar as Cuevas tries to punch that one away. But that'll be a goal kick for Cuevas. Windsor City is going to have to start moving a little quicker to try and get something going if they want to get back into this one. Ball in the middle of the pitch. Basiakali. That one heads towards Solomon. To the far side, Windsor's got something going. That's Yakupov. Yakupov kind of stumbles over the ball and can't get anything going. He had Basiakali in the middle. Sorry, that was Koulibaly in the middle of the pitch. And O'Connor was nearby as well. But just stumbled over the ball a little bit was Ivan Yakupov, and unable to get a shot on towards the goal for either himself or 11 Koulibaly. Low line drive towards the net. That one just deflects to the bar. Where's that? That's going to go back to the corner. Finley protecting that post, ran into that near side post. As Yakupov's going to take another. This will be his 5th corner of the match. Windsor City needs to take advantage of one of these corners eventually. Now the referee discussing with, again, Koulibaly, having a lot of discussion as the referee steps in again. Yakupov lines up the corner. Players jockeying for position. This one's over the goal! Goal! Kieran O'Connor puts it in the back after the corner. And O'Connor rushes it back to midfield, the 71st minute. A beautiful corner from Ivan Yakupov. And Kieran O'Connor, with his third of the season, was able to head it past Jacob Finley. And Windsor City has cut the lead in half. They just trail 2-1. So Windsor City kept getting opportunities in the corner. Ivan Yakupov, after stumbling over a ball that had to look like a 3-on-2, still was able to earn the corner kick. And the second corner kick was productive as O'Connor sends it in. We got another ball in. Yakupov tries to rush it in, but the keeper able to come off his line, Finley, and grab that one.
Windsor City Seagulls.
So the corners finally pay off for Windsor City.
70th minute. By number 13, Kieran O'Connor.
So O'Connor gets the goal in the 70th minute.
FC goal scored by O'Connor in the 70th minute. With the score, Cambridge United 2, Windsor
That ball just passes the boundary line. The crowd groans. Winner Winant thought he kept it from crossing the line. As Medeiros is going to throw this one in. It looks like we have a substitution on the far side. Trying to see who's coming off. Might be on the near side. Looks like Winant is coming off the pitch. And we'll wait to get a number on the substitution here shortly. So a little bit more energy now here from Windsor City, now that they just trail by 1. They're trying to defend here, but Cambridge United has it on the edge of the box, boot towards the goal, just wide, and that's going to be a goal kick. And that looks like trying to see, that was Winant coming off. He's got the yellow, so trying to be careful as we have another substitution coming. That looks like Ciavaro for Cambridge United coming off the pitch. So now the referee trying to hustle off. Joey Filipich getting involved here today. Trying to hurry the substitution along as we're now 73 minutes played as he blows it back in. So it heads towards midfield. That's headed away. Oh, foul called. And that's number 60 in for Windsor City. We'll have to get a name, as that number is not in our lineup card.
Couple of substitutions. First for Windsor City FC off the pitch. Number 23, Winner Winant. On the pitch now, number 60, Connor Simons.
That's Connor Simons
And for Cambridge,
in for Windsor City.
number 9, Matthew Giavaro. And on the pitch for him, number 16, Tyler Monteroso.
And Monteroso in for Cambridge United. So those are the substitutions. Monteroso and Simons into the match. There's one crossing ball towards the goal. Yakupov handles and gets it out towards Simons. Just into this game, looking for a spark here. A little bit of energy in these last 20 minutes. Oh, here's a chance for Cambridge United. In towards the goal. Just hits off the short side of the post. And hits away wide. A huge opportunity. And that's going to be a goal kick. So that's a massive opportunity for Cambridge United to regain that 2-goal lead. They miss on the short side. Oh, Simons turns it over. Oh, but a foul called. And Cambridge United and some of the fans here can't believe that one. Windsor City quickly boots it to the far side. They control midfield. Oh, miscommunication, turns it over. Tried to get it into Simons, but a poor pass turns it over. Cambridge United looking for space. That ball looks like it's going to get past everybody, and it'll be a goal kick. So you can see in the last 15 minutes now we have to go, just a quarter hour. Windsor City trying to speed it up a little bit, but they turned the ball over. A little bit of sloppy play, trying to rush and not executing those outlet passes. Cambridge United controls. Their player goes down, battle for it, and they're able to chip it far side. That's Jurkovic. Jurkovic just pushes it past the boundary. That's going to be a throw-in for the Road Blues. Cambridge United 1-0-1 on the season with their 4 points. Windsor City 1-0 with 3 points with a suspended game that they're leading 1-0. To probably be finished at a later date. They haven't quite decided what they're going to do with that one. There's supposed to be a meeting sometime this week to decide. They were close to that 70-minute mark, which would result in a complete game, but I guess they called that one just before they reached that 70-minute mark. So this will be a throw-in on the far side. I think Filipic might have went in his pocket again. So you can see the Cambridge United player. I don't know if we can zoom in on a number there. That's number, is that a 16, I believe. That's the new player, Monterosso. Great job by our camera operator, Alejandro, to get the number on him. So it looks like he is going in the book here in the 77th minute. So that's Monterosso. Looked like he received a yellow, and Filipic just handing out yellows to everybody here today. Here comes Windsor City, near side. Koulibaly steps around the defender with the right boot, tries to split through two defenders, unable to do so. Cambridge is able to control. Simons lets the ball get past. Big collision there, Nepshi. Nepshi holding a yellow card here today as well. Oh, correction, no, he had the penalty, but no yellow was given. Windsor City pushes out far side. Winant, who's out of the game, received a yellow, as did the Gloria. Thrown in the Yakubov. Windsor City, you can see lots of blue jerseys kind of congregating. A Windsor player goes down. Chipped forward past everyone, but there's Kieran O'Connor, the goal scorer. A little stop and go from O'Connor, short side, deflected towards the goal, flips to just over the net. A nice little stop and go from Kieran O'Connor, and that's going to get another corner for Yakubov. Kieran O'Connor has been a force so far this year in 2026. O'Connor's out of LaSalle, Ontario. It's on the other side of the highway here at St. Clair. Low liner in towards the goal. Punched away by Finley. So this would be the 7th corner now just for Yakubov himself. Solomon had one on the near side earlier in the match. So we'll see if Yakubov, they're keeping a close eye on O'Connor. Kamate was there. Big collision between Kamate and the keeper. Windsor City not liking the decision, but that's going to be a goal kick. As Finley takes his time getting back up. So they call a foul on Kamate. And here comes the referee again. Another yellow from Filipic for the keeper. I guess a delay of game is what he's going to call on this one. So Filipic doing what he can to make this game about him, it looks like. So we're in the 80th minute, and this time Jacob Finley receives a card. So DeGloria, he gets a yellow. Winant, you get a yellow. Monterosa, you get a yellow. And Finley, you get a yellow. And it's Filipic handing out yellow cards like Oprah hands out cars. So we'll retain the goal kick. As Filipic has just slowed this game to a crawl now. That one gets booted towards midfield. Headed away. United has it. Stolen away. Windsor City. Oh, nice little pass to the outside. Kamate. Kamate gets around. And this ball is going to be a throw in front of us. Windsor City rushing it. O'Connor. O'Connor tries to get it back, but that goes past. And which way is that going? That's going to be a throw in for United. About 10 minutes to go, plus any added time. Chipped ahead, that's Lesick. Nepshi lost control of that a little bit. That sails through everybody, and United's going to come away with it. Cambridge United leads 2-1 with goals in the 27th. As a couple of players go down, and the Cambridge United really slow getting back to his feet. Here's a chance on the far side, just gets off his boot, and the Windsor and the Cambridge player is still down, but they're going to blow this one dead. So going over the goals in the 27th minute, the captain, Nicholas Anteltich. Ciavaro with the PK in the 65th minute, and then Kieran O'Connor answered one of them in the 70th minute to make it 2-1 as he's holding his right knee. Basiakali asking for him to get kind of pushed off to the sideline so they can play off now the players having words on the near side and Filipich having to get in between them. And now the keeper comes out and we have more players talking. Cuevas trying to control things, wearing the captain's armband. Dennis Cuevas comes all the way off his line to try and settle down Basiakali. Another yellow being handled out. So guys are just collecting yellows. I can't see the number of that player that received a yellow quite yet. And now the referee comes over and grabs it. What is that? Number 17. So that's Medeiros with the yellow. We'll call that in the 83rd minute.
Yellow card to number 17, Noah Medeiros. In the 82nd minute.
So that's 5 yellows handed out
Yellow card
by the referee here today.
Medeiros.
So they're going to have to add some time to this match here because Filipich handing out the yellows has just stalled this game completely. Basiakali tried to rush the injured player off the pitch, and Medeiros took exception to that, and that's what led to him earning a yellow. As Cuevas bowls this one out to the far side. That'd be a throw in now. We're just under about 10 minutes or so to go. Here's a substitution now coming in, and that looks like 11 coming off the pitch. So Koulibaly is now out of the match as number 27 heads in. Here comes Cambridge United, but turned over quickly. That ball comes near side. Looking for space, that's Kamate. Kamate trying, there's the new player coming in. And that ball trickles past the boundary line, and that's going to be a goal kick.
Substitution for Windsor City FC. The 84th minute. Off the pitch.
We'll wait for the official call on the substitution here.
On the pitch, number 27, Emerald Halal.
That's Halal coming into the match for the first time here today. Koulibaly's day is done. He's had a few words with the official here today. There's a trip. That's going to be a foul called. That's going to be a good position for Cambridge United. Is he going to his pocket again? Oh, wow. Another yellow call. 85th minute. Running out of space on my sheet here. All the yellows Joey's handing out.
Don't get chipped, keeper.
So another yellow. That'll be the 6th yellow of the match. As Filipich puts a player into the book. I didn't quite see who did the trip with that one, so we'll have to wait for the official word from the PA address announcer.
Windsor City FC yellow card issued in the 85th minute to number 18, Andre Jurkovic.
So that's Jurkovic.
Yellow card to Jurkovic in the 85th minute.
Gets the put into the book here. 6 yellows in the match. This one's headed towards the goal. Windsor City is able to clear it away. We're in the 86th minute of this one, plus some added time. That looks like it went off a blue jersey. It did. Windsor City gets it in quick. Played off the chest. There's the new player, Halal. Solomon tries to go far side. They got a little bit of space over there. Oh, Yakupov had a one-on-one on the far side. Simons comes away with it. A nice effort. Another one of the fresh bodies for Windsor City. So that'll be a throw-in. Connor Simons.
As we approach full time tonight, we would like to extend a big thank you to
Just past Simons. Outstretched leg.
who's working his final game with our organization today. And
That'll be a throw-in for United.
in your next chapter in your career. We thank you for everything. Obrigado por tudo.
Cambridge United not hurrying up at all. They hold that 1-goal lead. That's Jefferson Basiakali goes down to the turf. And now the hands waved up in the air again by the blue jerseys. Both sides not happy the way the whistle's going here in this match. Windsor City trying to figure out who's going to take this free kick as they finally put the ball down. Windsor City is going to have to send one towards the box here relatively quickly. They keep just inching that ball up a little bit further. They finally get a nice ball towards the top of the box, headed towards the goal. That was Nepsy getting a little bit of a head on it. And that one just gets chipped away, and that's going to be a throw-in for United. So a throw-in in front of us, just a handful of minutes to go, plus a little bit of added time. Cambridge United leads 2-1. The final moments of this week number 3 in the Ontario Premier League 2 soccer. And that's going to be a throw-in. It's going to go the other way towards United. And there's a throw-in taken away. O'Connor boots it towards the defender, but headed nicely by the last man of defense for Cambridge United. This one's headed away right in front of us. Quick throw-in, O'Connor. O'Connor fires it up the pitch. That's Basiakali looking for space. 2 defenders on him. Solomon helps. Solomon couldn't control it, just passes the boundary line. That's going to be a throw-in. Filipic checks his watch. They throw this one in short, now chipped away midfield. And that skips past the line. And Nepshi's going to have to throw this one in. A lot of urgency. Oh, nice throw in towards Basiakali. And United tries to chip that one away, but the glory is there. Lots of clutching and grabbing on the edge of the box. Halal couldn't control it, and here comes Cambridge United. And that one's going to pass everyone. That's going to be a throw-in. And United in no hurry to get this one in. Windsor City is going to hit the road next week. Next Saturday, May 9th, they're going to be at Whitby FC. And the next home match for Windsor City FC right back here at Acumen on Friday, May 15th. Inter Toronto 2, strong club coming into town in a couple weeks to take on the Reds from the Rose City, Windsor City FC. Here's a throw-in. That's going to be a quick goal kick as the goalie wants the ball from the ball boy on the near side to get this one back in. We're in the 90th minute plus added time. Nice little step around by the Windsor City player. Yakupov can't control. The player goes down hard. And now holds his ankle a little bit, taking a little bit extra time off the clock. Windsor City trails by 1. We had a lot of stoppages between the injuries and some of the disputes with the official. That might add a few minutes to this one. So far, they haven't tended to add a whole lot of minutes in this one, from what I've noticed in the few matches I've seen in the Ontario Premier League.
The fourth official has indicated 5 minutes.
So 5 minutes now, as we're past the 90 minutes, shot on goal. Cuevas is able to handle it, so 5 minutes added on.
Oh, it should be 12.
High ball sent in. The United player kind of falls backwards, loses his balance, but gets the call. Antoltage, oh, another yellow. Are we doing it again? The referee, as Solomon having words with the official and getting pointed away now. Both teams not really pleased with the whistle here today. That ball passes the line. Head referee taking some personal on the pitch here tonight. Handing out the yellow cards quite often here today, as we've had, I think we're up to 6 now. So it's going to be about 5 minutes of added time. Player slips on the pitch, kicks it near side. 2 players race for it. Cambridge United. Windsor City tries to come away with it. They do. He gets taken down. They play on. No call. Kamate to the turf. Near side. Nice little step around. That ball's going to stay in. And they're going to point it which way? They're going to go the other way. And the crowd can't believe it. The sideline referee, O'Connor, having words with the official. It's a small crowd here tonight on this wet jury night, but they're definitely trying to let them hear it. As this will be a throw for United. There'll be only a few minutes to go here. Nice little step through from Windsor City. Here's Solomon to the far side. Left boot towards the goal. Yakupov couldn't get anything going. Solomon has it. Solomon looks for a cross. Can't get anything going. That's going to be a goal kick. Solomon just put a little bit too much on it, but a nice play leading up to that from Connor Simons, leading to that opportunity for Windsor City. Keeper Finley taking his time here. In the final moments, should only be a minute or 2 left here of added time. We'll keep an eye on our head referee. Windsor City's going to have to rush this throw in to get the ball up the pitch quickly. Oh, a high throw. Might have slipped out of his hands a little bit into a crowd. And that's deflected off a couple players. Windsor City comes away. Simon's trying to chip it to the outside. And here comes Windsor City. He's got a little bit of space. Simons has it. Simons gets bumped off the ball. And here comes United. As Kamate kicks one high in the air, Windsor's going to have to retrieve that one, but Jurkovic pushes it out, and that's going to end up as a corner on the far corner. And Windsor City almost out of time. As they're in no rush to take this corner kick as they lead by 1. Cambridge United looking to stay undefeated on the 2026 season, coming up from promotion from League 3. From last year, they do the short ball. There's a kind of stall tactic in the corner now. This can be tough for Windsor to try and get out of this, as they're just going to keep playing it short. As we now have to look at the clock, we're almost out of time here in Windsor, Ontario. Again, playing the delay game in the corner. Windsor City trying to get out of there. They finally do. Let's see if they can figure out one more rush down the pitch. Nice job by Cambridge United, and this looks like this might do it, as they're stuck in that corner, and Windsor City just can't get out of it. And that's going to be looks like a goal kick. Cuevas is going to have to hurry this one up. Basiacali quickly sends a long ball up the middle, but no red jerseys. O'Connor couldn't quite get there. Looks like the defender is out of his shoe. They're going to let that go back to the keeper while he gets his boot back on. And that is the final whistle. Cambridge United wins this one 2-1. Nicholas Anteltich with the first goal, a PK from Ciavaro. Windsor City responds with one from Kieran O'Connor, but it's not enough. Windsor City FC goes down for their first match of the year. My name is Dan Dominguez. Thanks for joining us here on NoxtromTV. You're watching Ontario Premier League 2 Soccer, the 2026 season. We'll see you back here in a couple weeks as Windsor City will host Inter Toronto. Until then, have a good night.